Well, the day started off promising enough. Well, maybe not promising enough. We started off with fog, but we did have some sunshine around mid to late morning, and then the clouds rolled back in. And from those clouds, we've not seen a whole lot in the way of rain. That's the way this week has gone. It seems like every time it looks like the rain's moving in, it just falls apart, with the exception of yesterday. We had a wall of rain off to the west earlier today. That is falling apart, and we're not going to see too much of that over southwest Missouri. It'll be a bit of a different story along and south of the state line, where I think we are going to have showers on and off throughout the rest of the night. Here's a look at the impact that those clouds had on temperatures. I was hoping for 68. We hit 64 because the clouds did thicken up by late morning. Areas to the northeast where we had sunshine later into the day did manage to get pretty close to 70, 69 in Rolla and Lake Ozark. As we look at the month of April, as we begin to close out the month, what we find is, you know, outside of the cool week that we've had, generally it's been warm. Lots of days in the 70s, even lots of days in the 80s. But, you know, Mother Nature has a way of balancing things out. And I think when we get to the end of this month, we're going to find that temperatures are going to average out for the month as a whole as a result of this colder weather that we've had over the past week. Getting back to the setup across the area, again, some light showers here in southwest Missouri, a few heavier showers to the south of the state line, and we've had more severe weather across the state of Texas. That is starting to wind down. That line of severe storms now beginning to push off the coastline after producing a lot of hail and wind. And I tell you what, that's really been the theme this week out of the severe weather. Lots of hail from Texas all the way to Florida. We've got this second storm here of this week taking that southern route across the United States. It'll make its way across the deep south tomorrow and into the southeast as we work into Sunday. We remain on the cool side of the storm track, and that means we don't have to worry about any severe weather with this storm system. We will find a risk of severe weather, though, heading into Saturday across the southeast once again, especially focused across the state of Florida. What will we find in our weather this weekend? Well, a couple of cold fronts are going to move through. One is going to move through overnight tonight. That's part of what's helping to generate the shower activity that we've got in our area. That cold front will sort of fade away, though, as it pushes off to the southeast. Most of the rain at 7 o'clock in the morning starting to push out of northern Arkansas. Lots of clouds blanketing the rest of the area. As we work through the morning hours, though, the clouds will thin out from northwest to southeast. And I think we start getting sunny here in Springfield around 12 to 1 o'clock tomorrow, with sunny skies thereafter. And much of the area will end the day with bright blue skies. Another cold front will move through overnight Saturday night. Maybe a few clouds with that, especially closer to Lake of the Ozarks and Rolla. Outside of that, though, it looks like a pretty quiet frontal passage, but it will have an impact on temperatures. Looks like we're going to find a chillier day on Sunday. And with the cold air, especially upstairs in the atmosphere, swinging across the area, we're probably going to bubble up some fair weather cumulus clouds, especially north and east of Springfield later in the morning, and that'll spill over into the afternoon. Temperatures tonight drop off to about 51. High tomorrow of 67. Winds out of the northwest. Tomorrow night we dip down into the low 40s, and then for Sunday we'll head back into the low 60s for highs. Winds will be gusty out of the northwest. The pattern as we look ahead to next week, as we move into the month of May, well, this cold snap is going to ease as the cold air retreats back toward the Great Lakes in the northeast. But it looks like we could set up a stretch of unsettled weather here centered over our area by Thursday. So we've got a long stretch of nice weather. Lots of sunshine in that forecast. Monday looks sunny, 65, 70 on Tuesday. Mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 76, and then we'll contend with some shower and thunderstorm chances Thursday and Friday.
You know, we haven't had, thankfully, a run of severe weather here either.
Not a lot.
Bailey's going to get to a story here. A lot of the country is seeing right now that we're not.
Yeah, it's kind of been ringing us so far.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Texas, tornado